And welcome back to our second part. I will share screen. Okay, now we have a listening conversation. And I want you to pay attention in the highlighted words. This conversation is about the 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 last movie we watched trailer, but it's not. They don't talk about the movie. They talk about a documentary about the same subject, about the same story. Okay, so pay attention. I'll play the audio. Please just put thumbs up if you listen the audio, okay?
Did you see the documentary Man on Wire about the guy who walked on a wire between the World Trade Center towers in 1974?
No, but I want to. That must have been incredible. How did he manage to do it?
Well, he may not have actually done it. I mean, he might have done some kind of trick. Those guys are good at creating illusions.
No, it couldn't have been an illusion. They wouldn't have made the documentary.
That's true. Well, he could have had a safety net that people couldn't see.
I don't think so. You know, I heard that there weren't many people on the ground watching.
He must not have publicized the event.
Well, no. Apparently he didn't have permission, so it was all a secret until he got out on the wire.
Okay. Do you have any doubts with the vocabulary? No doubts. So this conversation is about the Man of Wire. It's the previous documentary. I guess it was recorded was made in 2005, and they say about the same story, okay? And now I want you to pay attention these words: must have, may not have, might have, couldn't have, could have, and must not have, okay? Uh, these are modals, and we use to talk about possibilities in a structure, okay? When we are talking about past, so they say past modals of deduction. How we use this structure? We use the modal. The mode should be or must, might. There are modal verbs, okay, or could, and their respective negative forms, okay. Must, might, or could. And we also use the verb have or not have, okay. And we also use the past participle. Remember here, the past participle is for regular verbs is that one who ends in ed, past participle. And for the irregular ones are that one in the third column, okay? This is the structure. Oh. So we use this to talk about strong possibility, just a possibility, or an impossibility. So let's check the the previous the previous conversation here. Neil said they must that must have been incredible. he believes that the documentary, it's incredible, it's a very good. So it's a possibility, okay? How it's a possibility, it's used must have. Lily says he may not have actually done it. She doesn't believe that he walked through the World Trade Center's towers. So it's an impossibility. So she used may not have. She used the possibility that he doesn't do. So may not have. Do you understand when I say strong possibility, possibility, and impossibility? When I say strong possibility, it could happen, it will happen, okay? Impossibility, it's not possible. For example, it couldn't have been an illusion. Neil here in this sentence here, Neil, he knows about the story, he knows about the truth, so it's impossible to be an illusion. So that's why he says it couldn't have been an illusion. He knows that's impossible to be that, okay? So here we have the models we use for strong possibility. We use must have or must not have. We use must here. When you say must, you say it will happen. It's certain, okay? It must. You can pay attention on these words. Must, it's true. May, might, or could, they don't, you are not sure. When you use this structure, you use these words may or might or could, you are not sure what's going to happen. That's why it says it's a possibility. You are not sure. And when it's impossible, that thing couldn't have happened, you use the couldn't. Okay? Do you understand here? Are you are this is clear for you? Please put your thumbs up or thumbs down if you understand, please, or say something. Okay. Now we have a exercise. You are going to. I shouldn't not use rewrite. So Gustavo, what didn't you understand? I will talk here. So just talking in English now. When you use must, it's almost 100% of certain of that thing, okay? Even if it's positive or even if it's a negative sentence, that's you are almost sure, almost 100% of sure that happens. And when you use the other words may, might, or could, you are not certain, okay? But when you use couldn't have, you are a little bit more sure that it's impossible to happen. That's it. So now we have exercise. I write here, rewrite, but you will talk about the sentence. We have here an example. We have the sentence like this. Petit almost certainly felt nervous when he stopped on the wire. We have here a strong possibility. It's certain he felt nervous. You were certain. When you were certain, you use the word must. So you will say this first sentence, but using the words must or could or might or may, okay? This is the example. When we rewrite this using the words, it might be Petit must have felt nervous when he stepped onto the wire. So here we have a word that says what is the possibility, and that kind of word will say which modal I should use: must, might, may, or could. Okay, so let's do the exercise. Here I have this sentence. We can do it together. All of you. World Trade Center officials didn't know about Petit's plan. We have here very probably here. So if I have probably, which words I can use? Which modal I can use? No, very probably.
Must.
Must, okay, let's try must. What do you think? How do you say this sentence using must? Remember, I will must, okay, have, and this word in the past participle. How do you think it's going to be this sentence?
I need to read all of this phrase.
Okay, try it.
World Trade Center's officials must have didn't knew about Petit's plan.
Must have not known. The word is known. That's an N at the end. Must have not known. This is what you think, Maria?
Yes.
Okay. Gustavo, you are on the way. You are doing great, but you need to write the whole sentence. So let's see how it goes. World Trade Center officials must not have known about Petit's plan. You're right, Maria. Number 2, it's possible that he had practiced in similar circumstances. What's the word here that says it's a possibility or impossibility or a strong possibility? No, Gustavo, it says it's possible. It's a possibility. So if we're talking about possibility here, it's possible. Which words should I use? Might have. Okay, very good, Gustav. Can you write the whole sentence? Are you able to do this? Mateus, Maria, how do you think it's this sentence?
It might have that he had Brexit in similar circumstance, like this.
Kind of. See, Mateus, you can use any modal in the possibility, or may, or might, or could. Okay, Maria, you almost right. That's just little things to change. Let's see it. Oh. He could, or he may, or he might have practiced it in similar circumstances. Okay. Okay, guys. So our time is is up. So thank you.